Alrighty, we're live. Yay. TG, I saw that. And hey Darlene. And no, I'm not. And nope, it hasn't. And now I got a long weekend because everything's closed on Monday, so I can't do anything Monday either. So yeah, no stress. I did get my water bill paid. I had enough donations in my PayPal that I was able to pay my water bill, which was $16 higher than last month and the month before and the month before, and I haven't used any more water. So I don't really know what's going on there. The jump, the bill increase, or what? I have no idea. I don't have the patience to go through it right now. I can't concentrate on anything. I'm too stressed out because I don't have to worry about the electric bill until the end of the month. Internet will probably get shut off, so I'll end up not being able to talk to you guys because that's due, past due, and my rent's due. So, yay! My phone's a piece of shit. I mean, it's an okay phone. I like it. I like my phone, but the charging port is fucked up. And so yesterday, most of my day was spent waiting for my phone to have a large enough charge that I could deal with getting stuck on hold for a little while. Because even when it's plugged in, it will drain when I'm using it. And then they said they'd call me back, so I was waiting for that, and they never called me back. So yeah, I don't know, but I can't do anything now until Tuesday. So yay! So no, I'm not in a better mood. Things haven't gotten straightened out. Hi, Dibble. So yeah. Trying to find the right light bulb. Well, that can be tough. I've got a box at the end of my porch I can't reach, and my neighbor's still in the hospital, and nobody else has been around, and that'll probably get stolen. Yeah. And for anybody that pipes up and says, "Oh, stay positive," fuck off. Nothing personal. Don't want to hear it. I am in such a negative frame of mind at this point that telling me to stay positive will make me lash out irrationally, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So don't do that, and we'll be good. This is what happens when I get really depressed or really stressed. Everything sucks. Life is a big pile of steaming shit. And eventually the solution comes along and then everything's good again. But for right now, everything sucks. It's just how it is. So again, for the second live in a row, I probably should not be live right now. And anybody who can't handle the negativity today, I am not going to be offended in any way, shape, or form. If you bail and don't hang out, I can understand it. I've been like that too. I also hate those lives where everybody is like, "Oh, we love you and you're great and da 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 and it'll be okay." Yeah, I don't like those either. So I get cavities from those. They're so sickening sweet. Mm, But oh no, I hope you feel better soon, Darlene. That's right, Dibble. Fuck those motherfuckers. I understand where it comes to. I just don't give a fuck right now. I really don't. I mean, that's the stage I'm in. I don't fucking care. I hope you're able to kick the allergies and that you don't get sick, Darlene, because that would suck. Dibble, I've worked Walmart. Don't apologize to Walmart, trust me. No, Darlene, I wasn't talking about you. That had nothing to do with you. I love you too, and I send back hugs. I'm talking about how people they're just like, oh, stay positive and it'll be okay, and here, do this and do that, and they give me all kinds of fucking advice like I'm a goddamn idiot and haven't thought of that. See, this is why I shouldn't be in public right now. I mean, if anybody was watching the marathon, part one and part two yesterday, You'll notice you did not see me comment at all. I watched almost the entire thing. I dozed off a couple times here and there, um, just because I'm not used to being awake for that long. But I forced myself from commenting in the chat because my sense of humor is pretty much fucked. I mean, there were people in there that were absolutely hysterical. They were funny as hell, and I'm just sitting here staring straight faced at the computer, being like, "Yeah, whatever." You know what I mean? Or I'm like, "That's not worth that. Why are you charging that much?" Or you have no idea if that's authentic. Why are you saying it? You know what I mean? I was commenting out loud at my computer, but I was forcing myself to refrain from typing anything in the chat because the marathon is supposed to be a very positive, upbeat, good for everybody, feel good time, and I would have totally fucked that up. So I was there. I just wasn't saying anything, and you know, found myself being really mean about different things. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm glad I'm not typing this out loud, man. I'd have so many people pissed off at me right now. But yeah, yeah, just, I know when I'm at the point where I lash out irrationally and just everything is stupid, everything is dumb, everything sucks. You know what I mean? It's like totality in its suckitude. And this is just the stages of my depression go through this when I'm stressed. So yeah, I dozed off on and off. I didn't care. You know what I mean? It wasn't that I didn't care about the people or the fact that, Rhonda, Robin, and Tania go through so much to put it together. It's just that's how depression is. It's like you can see things on the outside of the bubble and you don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So I was there. I did the thumbs up thing and showed support, but I think I helped more by not commenting than by any kind of commenting I could have done. Because I was snapping at my lap. When I found myself snapping at my laptop, that's when I laid down. And I was just like, whatever. I just, yeah. My son sent me a video. It was a stupid video. Everything's stupid these days, but this was really dumb. Um, just I don't know why he sent it to me, but I was like, okay, haha. And then I told him that you can forget about the Christmas presents that your grandmother was going to get, because even when I tried to say, hey, don't bother getting mine, just get his, she said no, they're too expensive, because apparently she never looked at the damn prices in the flyer. And he said he didn't figure she would because they were expensive. I told him, I said, oh, and I didn't get my disability benefits this month, so how's your week going? And he went into a detailed explanation about how his teeth are killing him, and now his ear hurts, and um people are saying he might have an infection in his teeth, and da 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 da. Not fucking once did my son ask me if I was okay, if I needed help. Nothing. Have people that sit there and say, well, don't give up hope. Keep hope alive. Be positive. And I do. And this is what happens. So why the fuck should I bother? It's like continuously putting my face in the way of his foot. You know what I mean? Continuously getting kicked in the face. And yet I still do it. Because I hold out the hope that one of these days my kid is going to show me that he actually gives a fuck. It's not happened. That's all right, Darlene. I got my dog upset too. She's all like, "Mom, you feel better. Play with me. You'll feel better." So I told him to gargle with salt water or go to the dentist, one or the other. Go get some antibiotics. That's what people do. He's all way ahead of you. Well, gee, glad somebody gave you good advice when you were a kid. Who the fuck could that have been? You know? Fuck you. Go back to gaming. Don't worry about anything. And then my mom calling me every fucking half an hour. Did you get in touch with them? Did you get in touch? I'm like, oh my God. Did I call you and tell you what was going on? She's like, no. I was like, then no, I don't know anything further than what I already know. Well, I didn't know you would call me. Of course I'm going to call you and tell you what's going on. My mother's the only person I fucking talk to in real life. Why would I not tell her what was going on? Not that she ever really shows interest unless it's something that's not happening that should be happening. You know, like my money, because she doesn't want to have to help me. So I get, well, I don't know what you're going to do as she walks out the door. Well, neither do I. Thanks for caring. Bye. Yeah, I really, really should not be live right now, honestly. Or at least I shouldn't be talking. Hey, Susanna. Beautiful Susanna. Hey, Thomas. Wonder if they're gonna make me do that security thing again to make sure I'm not a robot. Wish I was a robot, then I could just attach a new leg and go about my business. Aw. Thank you, Susanna. I love you. I appreciate you, Susanna. Thank you so much. I wonder if my landlord will take that big TV in exchange for rent. Now I'm trying to barter with my landlord. That would be fun. Depends on how high he is. He might. It's a 72-inch TV. I don't know. Maybe. Then I would just have to worry about the internet bill and the water and the fucking electric bill. No, don't worry about it, darling. I appreciate the thought. Thank you. It shouldn't be happening. I mean, I changed my address with Social Security when I came back from Florida. Fucking what? 8 years ago, 9 years ago, whatever. You know what I mean? And never even thought about it again. I mean, who thinks about these things? And she's like, "Well, when's the last time you got mail from us?" How the hell should I know? I keep track of that. What the fuck? And but because their system didn't take my change of address, now I'm without my benefits and could end up homeless. It's not my fault. Your system is shitty. They even have a warning on their website now. If you go to socialsecurity.gov, at least they did yesterday and the day before, you go to ss.gov, and it even says we are having phone difficulties. We are having difficulties with our phone system. Please expect interrupted calls, drop calls, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, thanks for that. After I spent like an entire day trying to get through and getting my calls dropped twice just when I thought I was in touch with somebody. Thanks. Then I get in touch with them at fucking 2 a.m. only to be told by an automated automated little voice that I need to talk to an agent to call back during business hours. Motherfucker. All because their system sucks and didn't take my change of address when I moved back from Florida. Hell, they don't even have it in their system that I lived in South Carolina. I'm like, how is that even possible? Because she asked me, she's like, how long have you lived in South Carolina? I was like, technically, I moved here 22 years ago. I moved here Mother's Day of 2000. And she goes, we don't have you as living in South Carolina. I'm like, wow, your records are really screwed up. Because when I got my disability, it was 2006, and I was living in South Carolina. I went to court in South Carolina to get my disability. They have no record of me living in South Carolina for the past 22 years. With the, 4 months or whatever that I was in North Carolina and minus the almost a year that I was in Florida. They have Florida. They have Massachusetts. I wasn't on disability in Massachusetts, but they have me living there. I'm like, seriously? Come on. Mm. Yay, government. Unbelievable. And then because the call center people work from home, the person I was talking to had to text or message my Social Security representative to find out what they wanted me to do. And when she told me that my representative wanted me to come into the office, I had already told them I could not do that. I cannot get there. She goes, oh, well, I'll have to ask her what else she can do. I'm like, have her mail me the damn review forms. It's like 20 some pages. I'm not going in there and filling that fucking form out sitting in the Social Security office. No way. Send it to me. You could mail it to me in Florida, where I do not live anymore. Right? Well, y'all did some serious drugs when you were kids. If I am a figment of your imagination, I'm sorry. But yay for doing drugs when you were young. You know, you could mail it to me thinking I lived in Florida, but you can't mail it to me now that you know I'm in South Carolina. That makes absolutely no sense. And then she's like, and we have to have authorization to switch your account from Florida to South Carolina. I was like, well, since I changed my address online originally, which I locked myself out of my damn account because I can't remember the email I used, and which she couldn't tell me because that would violate privacy or some shit. Um, I was able to change my address with them online. I thought it didn't go through, but I thought I did. So therefore, that would validate me changing my account from Florida to South Carolina. And I've already changed it with them again while she typed it into the computer. So I have now authorized you to switch it from Florida to South Carolina. Why is anything more than that necessary? Send me a piece of paper and I'll sign it. You know what I mean? Have the packet ready. I'll ask my mom to go pick it up. She'll bring it to me. I'll fill it out. As long as she shuts up long enough for me to be able to concentrate on filling it out, because my mom is the kind of person that will talk to me while I'm trying to fill out forms. She's done it. Drives me crazy. Really won't go clean something. Um, and then she can take it back and drop it back off. And then you guys can give me my money so I don't end up homeless. Thanks. So yeah, that is why my head is all over the place. That's why I couldn't do the marathon. By the way, my spot was supposed to be 1:30 in the morning. Then Dawn Southern Finds was in my spot, so that's cool. Because I stayed up to see who's gonna take my spot. I'm glad she was able to get in there. But yeah, I couldn't concentrate on doing the marathon, on getting anything organized, on the sheer thought of having to sit still long enough to show items while my brain is all bing, bing, bing like Ricochet fucking Rabbit. There's no way I could do it. I couldn't. I mean, I know my mental limitations, and yeah. Hopefully, the next time they do the marathon, I'll be able to do it then. But it seems every fucking month something is going wrong in my life. So I don't know. I swear I kicked babies or punched puppies or something in another life. I must have done some horrible shit to be dealing with crap in this life. Of course, that means the next life should be golden. I should be able to have a good time in that one. But for right now, it fucking sucks. Everybody having a good time so far? Yeah. Trust me. Stop the ride. I want to get off too. Both my cats are in the doghouse. They chased each other across right over me. I am all clawed up to shit and back. The neighbors probably heard me screaming because they got me right over the rib cage again and on my boob and on my belly. And I was bleeding on my leg, my back of my arm. I'm bleeding everywhere yesterday. Seriously, my neighbors probably heard me screaming. You know what? Not one of them motherfuckers came to see if I was okay. No, Caroline, my life is a steaming pile of shit right now. But hi. Yeah, but in a past life, I must have been a horrible person because this one pretty much sucks. Something bad is always happening. And I'm not manifesting that shit because I'll be all excited about doing something and then wham! You know what I'm saying? And whoo, look out if I even sit there and think, hey, things are going pretty good right now. I'm psyched. Yeah. Last time I did that, I lost half a leg. So we're not doing that again. And things are seriously going to shit since John died. For real. I'm sorry, Susanna. You left me at the register? You know better to leave me alone in public. What's wrong with you? And it does not make me feel better that other people feel like shit too. It doesn't. I'm not one of those people that it's like, oh, misery loves company. Who else is feeling like shit? Come play with me. You know what I mean? No, I don't like it when my friends don't feel well, whether it's physical or mental. I don't like it. So I hope you feel better soon, Susanna. Whichever way it goes, whether it's physical or emotional or whatever. I hope it looks up for you soon. I won't say be positive because right now like I said earlier, if somebody sits there and says, well, be positive, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself with a flaming Christmas tree, as my son would put it. Yeah. But I do hope things improve for you, honey. Oh no, Susanna. You have COVID? Oh, well, that does suck because been there, done that, and I didn't even have it that bad. Although my congestive heart failure is still kicking it. I feel better when I have cigarettes, and I don't have cigarettes. And my neighbor that usually goes to get me cigarettes is in the hospital. So yeah, but the vape thing seems to irritate my congestion. Oh no. I hope you both feel better soon and heal up really quick. And don't get it too bad. You know what I mean? I hope you get the lighter version. No virgins for you. Lighter version of it. Oh wow, darling, that looks awesome. My laptop doesn't want to show it to me bigger. Oh, there we go. Wow, that came out really good. I thought you were doing the pink beads. Did you decide to use red ones? Because those definitely look red and not hot pink. But that came out really, really good. And well, I will keep a candle lit for you and Tina, Susanna. I hope you guys still heal up really, really fast. Um, yeah, that. Mm. Yeah, my neighbor Donnie, the one that goes to the store for me and takes my trash out to the curb, which did not get done not this past week, but the week before. So um, my trash was really full. We couldn't even take both trash bags out because it wouldn't fit. But my mom dragged it to the end of my driveway. I don't know if the neighbors fixed it or if the trash people even took it, but with Donnie in the hospital, it seems I have less help. So I don't even know where the trash can is right now, the garbage can out there. Whether it's still in my driveway or whether it got taken or out in the street, I have no fucking idea. Um, but yeah, I got a package at the end of my porch. I supposedly have one in my mailbox. I have nobody to bring it to me. Can't reach it. So the one at the end of the porch is a chewy.com. So that's Simi's dog food. Um, so hopefully nobody steals that because Simi will be very upset. And the one in the mailbox, I believe, is from Jabby, I think. Yeah, well, that's why I was saying when you bought those hot pink beads and showed me the picture you were gonna do, I'm like, I want to picture their face when they see the crimson tide done with fluorescent pink beads. Oh no, Emville, what happened with you? I'll tell you, I got friends on my Facebook when I was on my Facebook all the time. I actually had to block them during the games because they were like, roll tide, roll every 5 fucking minutes. It was coming across. I was getting a notice for it. It was driving me crazy. Oh, the price of oil. Yeah. I haven't looked at my electric bill this month. I know my water bill went up and I haven't used any more water than before. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's why I was asking. Remember, Darlene? I was like, you're gonna use pink beads for that, you know? Yeah, my water bill went up. I have not used any more water. Matter of fact, I've used less water this past month, but it went up $16. So I don't know if I mean if it was leaking, my water bill would be astronomical because it does that. But I don't know if it's turning on every once in a while because I can't hear it from here. I've got the doors closed and the fan going. I have no idea. But yeah, the pink beads would be good for other things. I mean, I don't really work with bright pink like that, but I have made pink things from people that requested it. You know, I'm not a pinky person. I mean, ugh. I think part of it is psychological too. I was wearing this little pink baby doll pajamas that I wanted to show my aunt. My mom had just gotten them for me, so I I insisted. I was like 5, and I insisted on changing into them before we went back out to the car. So my mom paid for them, and I changed into them. Why my mom let me get away with this? Because my mom is very prim and proper, and you do not wear pajamas outside of the house. But she let me put them on, and it was like a little. And it had the little pajama pants and the little top and everything, and it was just that silky pink material. And my aunt was out in the backyard in a lounge chair, and I went running out of the car, went running around the corner to show her my new pajamas, and I stepped right on a big fat bumblebee. So my brain associates pink with pain, I think. I don't know. But I remember them having to take tweezers and pry that big ass fucking stinger out of my bottom of my foot. I was not a happy camper. And I never wore pink again. So I think, like, psychologically, my brain associated the two together when I was little. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why I don't like bananas. I know when I was a kid, I remember sitting on our porch and eating bananas as a snack. Like when me and the neighbors were playing, my mom would just bring out a bunch of bananas and like hand them out, and we'd all just sit there and munch on bananas. And I didn't have a problem with them. And now I can't stand the smell of them. They make me nauseous. Ugh. Well, yeah, that would work. I know that the when the Toxic Twins had that space heater going 24/7 on full blast because they covered the fucking vents. That pounded $50 extra a month onto my bill, or every 2 weeks or something. It added $50 extra, which of course they never paid for. Um, My son ended up putting his foot through that space heater. But yeah, if you get free low income electric, I would get space heaters. Just make sure you get the safe ones. If you are you in a house or an apartment, Enzo? Because the big thing, especially in Canada, is your pipes freezing. Anywhere in northern where it gets below freezing temperatures and stuff, you don't want your pipe flopping. No pipe popping. Yeah, yeah. I'd get space heaters. I will never get a kerosene space heater. I'll tell you that. They might be cheaper, but I will never ever have a kerosene space heater in my house. Even though, like, I could have it out in the other room or whatever, I wouldn't. When we lived out in the woods on our own property and whatever, before got foreclosed on because my life is great. The people next to us, because there was a lot of property which we owned, and then their house and everything that they rented, and they had kerosene space heaters, and the kids were coloring, and of course they're all laying on the floor and everything. And when they went to get up to go to bed, the kids got up, and of course they walked across the papers, and apparently one or two pieces of paper went in between, like the corners went in between the little screen grate thing on the space heater, and it caught fire and the whole damn house burnt down. Everybody got out okay, but they lost everything, and their rental house was gone. So yeah, I will never have electric space heaters. Yeah, I'll have those, but kerosene, nope, nope. So hopefully I don't have any problems with my. We're not even going to say it out loud, um, because it has happened in the past when it's real cold out. All of a sudden my heat will go out. So, and then of course, I mean, the landlord takes care of that stuff as quick as possible, but still, you're cold in the meantime. You know. But yeah, my the house I grew up in used oil, heating oil. I remember my dad bitching about the oil bills back then too. That was 40 years ago. What's funny is he bitched about the bills for the heating oil. So then he got two wood stoves, one for the basement and one for in the living room. And well, they were wood or coal, whichever you wanted to use. And he started off using coal, and it made such a mess. My mom was freaking out because even though you put the big heat resistant slab underneath it, it was still getting coal dust all over the living room. And my mom had very light colored furniture and like a kind of a off-white colored carpet. So yeah, she was not happy. So my dad ended up going to wood, which still made a mess, but not quite as bad as the coal. But then he was complaining about having to take care of the woods, the stoves all the time, and having to make sure the wood was they had enough wood. And I was like, well, you could quit your bitching and go back to oil heat. And he went "Rah, rah, 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 rah," at me, and I'm like, yeah, okay. So then you shut up too. Yeah, quit your bitching. But yeah, he modified the whole thing himself. You know, he because I mean we had a fireplace. He could have just used the damn fireplace, but he said that the little stoves would emanate more heat, and you could put like a kettle on it to keep the air from being too dry. Yeah, that it was helpful until he'd forget to fill it with water. Um, so yeah, My mom thought it was the ugliest thing sticking out in the middle of her living room. She hated it. Absolutely hated it. I was like, it used to be that they used those things to cook on and they just used the fireplace for warmth or a combination of the two, but why don't you just use the damn fireplace? You know? Although we only had one fireplace, it was in the living room, so I could see putting the stove thing downstairs. But whatever. I don't know. It was a long time ago. My dad was a dick, so who cares? He did whatever the hell he wanted to do, and if anybody else didn't like it, he didn't care. Even if it had to do with, some place that other people live too. He just decided he wanted these little stoves in there, so he went about to do it. Didn't even tell my mom he was going to do it. Yeah, we all heard about it though after she found out. Mm-hmm. Huh. I was wondering why my email hadn't updated because I usually have my email open so I could just check to see when I have new emails. And the last email I have was from yesterday. And they've been doing, like, all of my accounts have been doing updates. Really weird. So, like, I had a notification that someone tried to log into my Facebook from a different location. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm not going to any other locations. So, yeah, no. Um, okay, when I don't want you to email me a fucking code, give me an option to just X out of the damn thing. Why the hell? Okay, my email's not letting me log in. It's kind of messed up. It's a saved. All right. Now I gotta go to my AOL mail to get my damn to get a fucking code. I don't know what the hell is going on, but either someone tried to hack me, which is really stupid because I don't have anything for anybody. There's nothing in my life that anybody would want at all. Um, or everything is just trying to make my life more freaking complicated. I don't know. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm not ignoring anybody on purpose. I'm just trying to sign into my email, which my password is saved. So I do not know. Now it won't let me, and it says to secure your account, change your password and update your mobile number. Yes, secure my account. It's not giving me the option to not do that because I don't want to do that. The fuck? And it won't let me do anything else. Are you fucking kidding me? See, I don't like putting mobile numbers in there because you never know when it's going to change. So, and I don't want to change my goddamn password. I like the one I have. I really hate my fucking life right now, you know? The fuck? Fucking ridiculous. Your password is too easy to guess. I don't, and it won't let me do. Ugh, the fuck? I don't give a fuck if it's too easy. I'm just gonna change it back to what it was before anyway, because I didn't want to do it in the first place. Success! Yay! I've created a new password. I don't give a fuck. See, this is why I'm not in chats. Missing phone number. Missing phone number. I don't want to put it in there. Oh, yay, I was able to skip the phone number part. Holy fuck, that was stupid. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, bye, Thomas. Good night. Yeah, I'm not going to have an excellent day for a long time. But thank you for the thought. Yeah, well, they won't be able to do anything with my fucking personal info. Good luck to them. Hey, Amy. Unbelievable. I mean, I even had some eBay sit there and send me a thing saying I had to update my. I don't even go on eBay. What the fuck? I'm like, oh. You know, I updated my Facebook because I use my Messenger, and I'm like, why is somebody trying to log into my Facebook? Now I've updated my fucking email. I keep getting things that they won't let me sign into anything until I update or change shit, and I don't want to change shit. I like it the way it is. And I'm having a really crappy month. So this is just extra aggravating. Oh, thanks, Yahoo. Password change for your Yahoo account. You fucking think? Wouldn't let me in if I didn't. Ironic. Yahoo Plus. Darlene, too many passwords to remember? Gee, you fucking think? You keep making me pick new ones. Now I've got one. Your Sony sign-in verification code. Do you know how long it's been since I've signed into a PlayStation account? Yet Sony wants me to update it. People want in on the Sony account. They can have it. I don't fucking care. But that's just... Oh, my PayPal cash card transaction was declined. That's good. That was my water bill. Holy motherfucker. Why was it... Could someone please just come here and shoot me and put me out of my misery, please? That would be great. I would appreciate it a lot. Okay. Now, my Amazon account is saying, I give up. Oh, no. It was Amazon Prime payment was declined. That's fine. They can decline it. They can wait. I don't care. Hide your internet activity. Yeah, okay, whatever. You know, seriously, I just gonna lay down, put the blanket over my head, and tell the world to fuck off for the whole weekend. That'd be great. What a fucking mess. Hey, Beast Man. No, it's legit from Sony. I checked them already. I didn't click on anything in the emails, but I did check on them, and they are from Sony. But I'm not interested in updating anything with those because I don't use them. I haven't used those in freaking 15 years. So, but I do have to go to my Amazon thing and take out the payment option so that it won't keep trying to take the money out of my account because I'm going to need that for my internet bill. So I have to shit. Too late. I got it. Well, that was quick. Ugh. No. Oh, they didn't get it. Good. Yay, and my water bill payment did go through. Cool. All right. So what's in there right now will go towards my internet bill or my rent, whichever. I cannot turn around with something punching me in the face these days. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hope everybody else is doing well. And I don't wish ill will on, well, I can't say anybody because there are a few. But the vast majority of people I don't wish ill will on. This is going to be another short live. I've probably got about 10 minutes and I'm going to say fuck it and go back to bed. Don't forget about the other two parts of marathon today. I believe the first part will start at 3:45 and then the second part's at 9:30 again. So keep an eye out for that. I will most likely be there but not commenting. So yeah. Just not a good idea. I don't want to bring my negativity into that situation. So I'm, you know, it's not to say I won't be yelling at my computer, but I won't be typing it out, quote unquote, out loud in the chat, you know. Yep, fuck it, fuck it. And by the way, did you hear her say fuck it? That's right. Fuck it all. I renewed my prescription for fuck it all. Take 3 times a day. And please don't anybody come into my chat and be like, oh, you shouldn't be cussing, because fuck that shit. I love it when people come in and they're like, hey, you're cussing. Really? Do you fucking think so? Hey, did you miss it? Because I can fucking repeat it for you. Don't police my chat. I don't need any help. Thank you. And I do watch my mouth on other people's channels, so I can say whatever the fuck I want I'm on. It's my channel, and I'll cuss if I want to. Yeah, and Bill, it's not that I'm really in the mood for fucking venting. It's just my mood is very negative right now, and I acknowledge that. I see it. I realize it, which is why I probably shouldn't be out in public, figuratively speaking. But I don't fucking care. So yeah, it's my emotions when I'm depressed they snap back and forth. I can go from being really up to really what the fuck in the span of like a second. So thank you, Dibble. Yeah, I'm praying for a fucking miracle too. Like that they actually did the work in the background, gave me my benefits, and then I'll get the packet in the mail to fill out. You know what I mean? That would be nice, but it's not happening. It would be very nice. It's like, oh gee, she might need this $800 to survive for the month. You think? You're the fucking Social Security office. You know whether or not I have any other income, and since I'm not dead yet, I kind of need to survive. Arr. Yeah, no, still $8.44. That is not going to help me at all. So much for that miracle. Yeah, my leg's not even a part of my disability, Dibble. My disability was originally from my degenerative disc disease, multiple bulging discs. The leg thing just happened a couple of years ago, so it's not even listed. I don't even think it's listed on my disability. But I mean, my discs did not suddenly regenerate. My bulging discs didn't suddenly unbulge. You know what I mean? It's like everything didn't reverse itself suddenly. What the fuck? God, a fucking mess. Yeah, but they didn't even have me as living in South Carolina. And I got my disability while I was living in South Carolina. But they don't even have me listed as ever having lived here. So yeah, no, it's still not on there. I will be adding it on the paperwork, but congestive heart failure isn't on there either, and I have that now too. So I don't know. Hey, Brandon. So we got about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna end it because I'm just not in the mood to be live, and I know my mood is bringing people down. So thanks, Dibble. I mean, I don't. It's not my intent to bring anybody down with my mood. It's not. Um, but I don't have anybody else to express it to, so you guys are stuck with it. There's nobody here in person, unless it has to do with my daughter Desiree's feelings. My mother's not interested. If I try and express any kind of emotion for with my mother, she all of a sudden either starts talking about Desiree or she leaves. So that's encouraging. And I don't have anybody else. So, you know, I'm in Messenger. I let my son know what's going on. Well, I let him know I didn't get my benefits. And he rambles on about his tooth problem and never even asked if I'm okay, or, says he never even said, I hope everything works out. Nothing. Didn't even acknowledge it at all. I'm like, what the fuck? Thank you. I love you too. I only squeezed your 9-pound ass out of something that was not made to push out something that large. So, but, just because I gave him life apparently does not reflect on whether or not he should give a fuck about his mother later on in life. Yay. Whatever. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Dibble. Dibble has Halloween boobs now. Okay. You go, girl. I love you guys too. I really do. Brandon, hug your mother. Sorry. Just, yeah. She's good. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, it won't do any good. He doesn't give a fuck, Dibble. He doesn't care. Screaming at him doesn't do any good. I've done that too. Yay, Brandon. That's awesome. I don't even know if I'll have my benefits in November. I didn't get them this month. So I might not be having a place to live. But that's very cool that you'll have 70 stone rings. If I have internet, I'll be at the auction. Screaming doesn't do anything. Talking doesn't do anything. He just doesn't care, Dibble. Nope. He doesn't have a phone. He doesn't have a phone number. He uses Messenger, and I'm not giving you that. I'm not going to sick anybody on him. He's going to do what he's going to do. If somebody else yelled at him, one, he's going to tell you to fuck yourself. Two, he's still going to ignore it. And three, he'll just get more pissed off at me. So what's the point? There is none. He's going to do what he's going to do. And that's it. I appreciate the thought, but no. Yeah, Jolene, I do too. I didn't raise him that way, but then again, his argument would be he was in foster care. I didn't raise him at all. So, what the fuck ever. Not like I had contact with him as often as possible. Didn't go see him as often as I could. Didn't try and get him back as much as I could. None of that means anything. I never wanted to go to Paris. I had enough of that French crap in fucking Canada. No offense, Bill. I love you too, darling. Go lay down, get some rest. Well, to everybody that's got bullshit going on in their life, I hope that things turn around and go in a more positive direction for you, including myself, because if it gets any more negative, I won't be here. So we're gonna not manifest that either. Danny Mae would be so proud of me for using the word manifest twice in one day. But yeah, we're not making that happen either. So, well, I have no choice, Dibble. My brain just goes where it goes, and most of it is in the Dilligaff zone right now. Cat, it's not going to attack you. What the fuck are you doing? You don't even know how much these cats have gotten yelled at over the past few days. The dog is good, but the cats are little shits. Anyone want some cats? Yep, I got the water bill paid. Because that was due on the 1st. I was able to pay that. And I have part of the money now for the internet, which is already past due. But it's Spectrum, and they usually let you go a little while, so hopefully it won't get shut off. If it does, I'll have no way to pay it. Well, I guess I can use my data on my phone, but I don't have anything set up on my phone, so. I'm getting tired of re-explaining things to the people at because I have the local office number now, so I call that, but I keep getting different people because Angel, whoever, never called me back, and so then I have to go through the entire process over again. And they're like, "Okay, we'll call you back." I'm like, "Oh my god!" Yeah. It's my rent I'm stressing out about. I mean, not having internet means I'll be cut off from communication with people. So yeah, that will drive me crazy, and I won't be able to watch movies except for what's on disc. But it's not having a place to live that concerns me the most. So anyway, I will talk to all you guys later. I'll be around. I just probably won't be commenting in chats and things. There's still 17 people in here listening to my train wreck. I don't want to bring down other people's chats or anything, so I probably will not be commenting, but you never know. I'll be there in and out. So I really hope everybody has a better weekend than I'm having. And Susanna and Tina, I hope you heal up quickly. I've got a candle lit for you guys. I love you. Get better fast. Get better fast. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.